Yesterday, okay. Okay, let's see. Invite another host and go live together. No, okay. Sorry, bear with me if you're already there. Hello. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm going to get better at this. This is barely my second time. And I was trying to figure out how to invite, all my followers. But honestly, I'm not seeing. Okay. Well, I'm just happy to be on today again. I hope that, we have a good turnout like yesterday. It was amazing. I didn't realize I had so many people tuning in. Um, okay. I guess it's gonna do it on its own. That's awesome. So yeah, I wasn't planning on going live today. I was gonna wait like a week, but I had some followers comment that that they missed the live, and I guess it's different. When you go on TikTok live, it doesn't save your full live. Like you can't go back and watch it. So I'm just gonna. There we go. I'm gonna try to go on more often because there's so many things that there we go. There's so many things that there's to talk about. I mean, I could go for days, I could go for weeks and months and years talking about dance stuff. Um, as I just love it. I think there's just so many aspects and elements to dance, and the creative aspect, and the healing aspect of it. And speaking of, I want to say that if you don't dance, or if you never tried it, I've found that it's one of those it has a very healing property to it. I can say that through every difficult time in my life, through crisis, and just when things got really bad or dark, dance was what brought me out of it every single time, through depression, through death, through stress, and everything. Dance has been there for me, of course, family and friends, but I've never seen a therapist. I've never seen a counselor. To me, music and dance are what, have healed me every time. So I'm very, very grateful. I feel very blessed to have, that gift bestowed to me by the one and only. So, I just want to say hi to everybody watching. It's been quite exciting. I don't know what's going to happen, now that, my videos are being viewed by more people and I'm getting so many requests. I want to, let you guys know that I have been looking for a location spot, and there are some prospect locations this week I'm going to go look at. So, fingers crossed, saying some prayers. Later this week, I'm going to go see if I can actually find a place to start a new group, and start teaching again folklorico, because it's been a little bit over a year that I've danced. I'm sorry, that I've taught. And I really miss it. So the plan is to start teaching again. I am in the Carson, California area. I get a lot of questions on, where I'm located, and oh, I am having an amazing evening. I hope you are all having an amazing evening out there. I'm actually on here a lot later than I wanted to be, because I'm actually planning a trip with my mom to Mexico, which is going to be exciting because I haven't been in a while. And we're going to be going to Madero, to Tampico, to Jalisco. And so it's exciting because I plan to do a lot of dancing out there, and I plan to record a lot of videos for all of you, and do my best to, be educational and entertaining for you guys, and bring you guys some, new stuff and some new scenery. And so you're not seeing me dance in my room all the time or in my living room. Hopefully, there's going to be just some great things wherever I go. Wherever I go, I plan to let you guys know I'm there and that I'm dancing there. That's the goal. That's the plan. So I'm excited about that. We'll be out there a couple weeks. So, I just can't wait, to see where I'm going to end up dancing. I'm going to have a brand new skirt made out for that. And I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm really excited. So, let's see. So this week I'm going to go out to locations to try to see if I can secure one and start classes. There's been so many people asking, where do you teach? What ages do you teach? So I do expect to restart the classes for kids and separate classes for adults. So I'm hoping to be, spacing that out with a beginner level and an advanced and intermediate level. Let's see. Hi, Colorado. I'm over here in California. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. I'm so new to this. So you guys, if I act like I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not acting. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing my best. I assume, people tell me, you're going to get so much better at it. Don't worry, poke around at the phone. I feel like I'm being so rude if I'm like, moving around my finger around the phone while I'm on here, but, we'll get it right. So yeah, classes in the future. So many, I know with COVID, it's been real restrictive and all this guidelines and everything, but honestly, when COVID started, I had my group in Long Beach and we found a way. We kept rehearsing outdoors and I did an impromptu performance. That we organized one outside in Long Beach, and we had an outdoor photo shoot in Irvine at the Railroad Museum. And I thought, you just have to be creative. There's ways to get around and to keep dancing and doing what you love. So, regardless of what happens this year, I'm going to keep pushing forward and keep dancing and hopefully, I'll be showing you, once I do start, and I have that group assembled and we start, working on pieces, choreo pieces and assembling shows and stuff, I can show you guys, the progress and take you into the classroom per se and show you some of those students and stuff. So I'm really excited. I just know that things will line up the way they're supposed to. But let's see. Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. I'm reading what's on here. Okay. I have to say, I consider myself pretty positive person. I don't like to, it's like I was told, if you don't have anything good to say, you shouldn't say anything. So I have to say, if you comment negatively, if you're watching, if you made a negative comment, or a comment to bring me down, I will 99.9% chance I'm not going to respond. I don't like to engage in negativity and then all of those other comments, the beautiful, wonderful comments that most of you leave. I am doing my best to read them. And I must say, I had no idea how many people are out there on the same boat as far as loving the culture, loving folklorico, loving to dance, having done it when they were younger and then just stopping, and not doing it anymore and wondering, can I get back into it? Should I get back into it? Is my body capable? Or, you just see yourself later and, you're like an older person now. And I have to tell you, you can do it. It just takes some consistency and persistence. It's really important to, let's see, what does it say? I don't know how to check my messages. How do I check my messages? Oh my gosh. I'm so bad. Twice it says, and you guys, español, por favor. Ya me llegaron 2 mensajes y no sé cómo chequearlos. I have no idea how to check my messages. Voy a tratar de ser lo más que pueda en español también. Es bien difícil estar, en español y luego en inglés. Pero estaba diciendo que es muy curioso cuánta gente le encanta el baile y antes bailaba y de repente en la vida lo dejó de hacer. Se me hace bien curioso que somos muchos en el mundo o, que estamos en el mismo barco, por decir. De nada. Yeah, it's, and I'll go back and forth Spanish and English. It's, I forget, that it's not that I can't speak in Spanish. It's just, English is my comfort. I feel like I can, relay my emotions a little bit better, but voy a tratarlo lo mejor también en español de decir todo. So, lo que estoy viendo es que hay mucha gente que ha dejado de bailar y les quiero decir que no es imposible y sí es un tantito difícil regresar, pero deja de explicarles algo. Que no importa la edad, no importa qué edad tiene, es nomás de agarrar la rutina otra vez, de hacer estiramiento, hacer calentamiento y sí, cuidarse las rodillas, cuidarse uno y comer bien y todo, pero uno puede hacer, o sea, seguir bailando y hasta seguir zapateando poco a poquito. Obviamente uno no va a llegar al nivel que alguien de 25 años, pero seguro, les aseguro que sí se puede. I am just telling you that it's you can be whatever age. All you have to do is, be persistent, be consistent, do your stretching every day, do your warm up. And of course, you're not going to be to the same level, of maybe a 25-year-old, your body might not let you, but you can certainly keep dancing. You can certainly, learn zapateado, and you can certainly learn to dance at any age that you are. Voy a contarles que mi mamá tiene más de 60 años y nunca ha bailado folclórico. Nunca ha aprendido un zapateado de ninguno. Y hace unas 2 semanas le enseñé un paso básico, le enseñé los desplantes y unos descansos y sacó la guacamaya. Yeah, so I just want to, like my mom, she is over 60 years old. She has never danced folclórico. She has never learned a single zapateado ever in her life. And about 2 weeks ago, she learned her first zapateado step with a couple of other basic steps. And I choreographed a little bit. She learned la guacamaya. So I'm just telling you, just want to encourage you because I do get a lot of those messages that say, I'm too old to do this. My bones hurt. I don't move. I'm too stiff. But you can. You really can. You just have to believe in yourself and you have to be consistent. Me llegan muchos mensajes que me dicen que yo no puedo, estoy muy viejo, estoy muy vieja, estoy muy tiesa. Pero les quiero decir que sí pueden. Es nomás ustedes estar más cerca que el cuerpo. Sí se puede. Where am I from? I am born and raised here in California, and my roots are from Jalisco and Michoacan. So my mom's from Jalisco, my dad's from Michoacan. And I have to share with you the reason that I love my culture so much is since I was a baby, I would spend my summers and my winter breaks in Mexico, in Jalisco. And very early on, I was in love with the people. I was in love with, the pueblo. I was in love with just everything about it. So, la razón porque me encanta tanto mi cultura y yo me enamoré de mi cultura es porque desde niña, desde que nací, prácticamente los veranos y también en el invierno, cuando de vacaciones, me la pasaba en Jalisco. Y desde entonces yo me encantaba la cultura, me encantaba la comida, la música, el ambiente, todo me encantaba. Y desde entonces, ok, Jalisco también. All right. El Grullo Jalisco. So, si Dios quiere, el próximo mes ahí voy a estar. Ahí voy a estar bailando, si Dios quiere. Hi from Chicago. Hi, Chicago. Hi from California. Yeah, Jalisco es muy bonito. I've been very fortunate to travel a lot of Mexico because I thank God that my dad used to love to drive, and we would drive from California to all different parts of Mexico. So our trip to Jalisco was always like a 3-4 day trip, and we would drive through all the states. And then when we were in Jalisco, we would go down to all different places, Zacatecas to Guanajuato to Sinaloa. Like, we would just travel everywhere, just, to vacation and to visit different spots. Oh, now we're going fast. Let me check. Okay. Zapopan, Jalisco. Oh, qué bonito. Qué bonito. Saludos. I love what you do, my sister. I used to be a dancer, and I always send your videos. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thank you guys, for sharing the videos and for just, leaving your comments, because that's that's what's making all of this possible. Honestly, I was like, wow, when I got to 1,000 followers, like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I'm like, how am I ever going to get to 10? And now, of course, I'm like, gosh, how am I ever going to get to 100K? But, it's out of my hands. It really is. I do my part every day, and I dance and I video, and I'm just, I feel like I just want to share what the little tiny bit that I know, and share, what I love to do and encourage others. So I'm just doing my part. And honestly, it's all of you guys that make everything else, whatever happens from now on, it's all you guys. And I thank you now, and I thank you in advance. We'll see, we're on this journey together. So, desde Michoacán, tengo 40 años y bailo folclórico. Felicidades. Felicidades. Es muy lindo. ¿Cuánto tiempo tiene usted bailando? Si tiene 40 años, ya tiene mucho tiempo. Pregunta Anaí. Yo empecé bailando de los 4 años, tengo 47, pero no empecé a bailar folclórico hasta que tenía 20 años. Y ese tiene una historia muy interesante, pero no los voy a aburrir ahora. Quizás otro día con esa historia de cómo fui a caer en el baile folclórico. Pero sí, yeah, I started in my 20s dancing folklorico. That wasn't always, what I thought I would end up doing. It just kind of happened. My sister-in-law was in the grupo folclórico, and she invited me. Mi cuñada estaba en un grupo folclórico y me invitó cuando tenía 20 años. Dice, ven a ver si te gusta. And she was just inviting me and say, hey, check it out and see if you like it. And gosh, you know what? Me enamoré. I was like so in love with it from day one. Y desde entonces, I'm like, I just love it. I just love everything about it. Me gusta que cada son tiene su historia. Cada son es una historia. I love that every son, a son, is a composition of music, which is a song, that we call them sones. Every single one has a story, and it's, the story changes from pueblo to pueblo because the music and, it travels. So say, it starts northern Mexico, and then the musicians would travel with that son and go towards the south of Mexico, and that son changes as the musicians would stop from town to town or pueblo to pueblo. Ese son va cambiando cuando los músicos llevan ese son. And that's one of the reasons why, you have a lot of the same sones in different states. Like you have el son de la iguana in Guerrero, you have el son de iguana in Veracruz. It's because, the music traveled as it continues to travel now. So yeah, you have a lot of crossovers in the same son. But if you notice, the verses are different because depending on where the musicians were, where they stayed, the people that they were with, they would create the verses. Dependiendo de dónde estaban los músicos, ellos creaban los versos y así iban viajando y los versos van cambiando, pero son los mismos sones. So I think that's so interesting. I think that, I don't know. I find that interesting. I find that that in choreographing, which is, what I get criticized, I guess, for doing, for choreographing my way, I'm trying to do the same. I'm trying to tell a story. So, sometimes my choreography pieces, they are very personal to me. They're trying to give you a message or tell you a story or exude a certain emotion. So a veces cuando yo hago las piezas de coreografías con ciertos sones o cierta música, yo en mis coreografías estoy tratando de también, como los músicos hacen con su letra, decirles una historia, platicarles en forma de baile y pues como verlos con la emoción de que transmite el baile, ¿no? So, let me see. Aquí sí concurso. El grullo tengo mis amigos allá son del centro. ¡Wow! Conozco el grullo. Sí. Ay, no. A mí me encanta. El grullo, allá Autlán y... Ya. Veracruz, qué pena. Bailando Veracruz, qué pena. ¿Por qué pena? ¿Quién está bailando Veracruz y por qué? ¿Por qué la pena si Veracruz es bello? Y bailando un son jarocho es lindo, o sea, es lindo uno, estar en un fandango y expresarse y llevarle a la música y, se me hace bien bonito aprender a bailar. Y pues yo les digo a todos los que quieren aprender a bailar que hay que aprender a bailar. Ustedes pueden, anímense, you guys. If you want to learn how to dance, then you should learn how to dance. You guys can do it. Okay. Yeah. So once again, I live in Carson, California, and this week actually I am gonna go out to some locations to see if I could finally get back to teaching. So I will keep you guys posted. I am in the area of, Carson's in the area of Long Beach, LA, San Pedro, Torrance, Wilmington, that whole South Bay area. And I'm trying to start up classes again for kids and for adults. So beginner level and then advanced intermediate level. Pero mientras, si no están en la área aquí y quieren unas clases virtuales, o sea, tengo mis tutoriales disponibles para los que están inscritos en la cuenta de mi Patreon. So, si han visto, videos, ahorita estoy promoviendo, porque sí hay varias gente que me está preguntando, me puedes poner, me puedes desglosar este baile, me puedes poner un video con pasos básicos, o para que sepan que en el Patreon, que ahí el link está arriba de mi página. Ahí hay una, como dice Folklórico Dance Tutorials, subscribe. So ahí se pueden inscribir y depende de lo que quieran. Si quieren pasos básicos, lo más básico, si es primera vez que van a aprender, $5 al mes, only $5 a month will get you the dance tutorials. Y esos tutoriales de baile salen cada semana. So ahorita ya tengo 2 semanas para los que pagan los $5, pueden ver todos los tutoriales que han pasado y cada semana les va llegando uno nuevo. So for the $5 tier 1 subscribers on my Patreon, You get, a dance tutorial every single week, a brand new one. And then you have access to all the old ones as well. So, y también para $10 al mes, aparte de eso, cada semana estoy desglosando paso por paso las coreografías que son las más visto en mi TikTok. Como ahorita está el bailancillo, está ya la coreografía desglosada y está el jarabe tapatío. Y si Dios quiere, la semana que entra o esta semana que viene ya, voy a sacar el querreque. So for the $10 tier 2 subscribers, I have choreo breakdowns. So as of right now, there's el gavilancillo, el jarabe tapatío, and this coming week I should be coming out with el querreque. So those are also on top of the tutorials. You get one of those every week. So a mí se me parece bien porque yo tomo mucho tiempo con esos tutoriales. Les voy explicando paso por paso. I break down the steps really, really good for you guys so that you you can understand the steps, what style you're learning, what states and regions you can use the steps at. Just, a lot of information. Oh, thank you. I have to say, if you watch the videos with my mom, si ustedes ven los videos con mi mamá, that's an interesting. I have to share, if you don't know, si no saben, les quiero compartir que cuando falleció mi papá en mayo de este año, pues tuve que ver de qué manera podía yo ocupar a mi mamá para que, pues, que no estuviera en su depresión, ¿no? So when my dad passed this May of 2022 or 2021, this past May, the reason, that I danced with my mom is I had to find a way where I was, thinking of a way to keep her out of her depression and keep her mind active and her body active. So, that's why, I started dancing with my mom, porque ella nunca había bailado antes así. Es una primera vez que empezó a aprender a bailes con coreografía. So, yeah, it's every week I try to do some dances with my mom. Cada semana trato de hacer unos bailes con mi mamá para los que los están viendo y que dicen muy bonitas cosas de mi mamá. Muchas gracias. Y yo le paso los mensajes y yo siempre le estoy platicando de todo lo que dicen de ella. I just want to thank you. If you guys watch the videos with my mom, I do relay those comments to her and share them with her, they do put a smile on her face. So thank you. Me caí bailando Veracruz y me fracturé un tobillo. Oh my gosh. Sí, es lo malo de ser un bailarín o bailarina. Es que sí somos, ¿cómo se dice? We're susceptible to injury, the ones that all of us that dance. Yo hace como unos 2 años apenas estoy recuperando porque yo me lastimé las 2 rodillas casi al mismo tiempo. Pero, ¿quién me la manda a estar brinque y brinque y brinque como bailarina? y ya a mi edad, so ahora sí, it's when I injured both of my knees like 2 years ago. I mean, I'm barely recovering, and it's because I was, doing leaps and leaps and leaps with all my contemporary dancing. And, well, yeah, at my age, I can't, I'm not a spring chicken. I gotta be more careful and do less leaps. So ahora sí hay que cuidarlos, ¿no? Porque when you heal after an injury, it's not the same. You really have to be real careful. So, yeah, yo me he caído varias veces bailando. No muchas veces, pero bailando con pareja es pues, lo malo y lo bueno, ¿no? Que cuando bailas con una pareja y esa pareja es bien chingón, like, así, te levanta bien rápido. Like, one of the good things, when you're dancing with a partner and you do fall, and that partner, is pretty, I don't know if I could say that word, so I'm probably not going to say, a pretty excellent dancer. When you fall, your partner picks you right back up. I've been very fortunate that, my dance partners, the best dance partners I've ever had, one was my brother, and the other one was my longtime friend who is now in Seattle, Washington. I don't know if you're watching, you're probably not, but if you're out there, hi. He is now starting his group, and it's just, I miss him. You get used to dancing, with the same partners, and it's hard to find the right partner with the right chemistry that brings out, like that electricity on stage. It's magic. So I do miss it. Thank Muchas gracias. No sé por qué se me facilita lo de Veracruz. No es que sea experta de ninguna manera. I'm by far not an expert in anything that I dance. Pero yo digo que es porque bailo mucho con los músicos, o sea, como soy parte del grupo musical de Son Jarocho, pues ha hecho varias presentaciones y eso me ha servido mucho de experiencia, pero me encanta Veracruz. A mí, lo más, mi favorito, my favorite thing about dancing Veracruz is when I get to do improv. Cuando yo bailo en una presentación, un show con los músicos, yo no hago coreografías, yo no tengo secuencias de pasos ensayadas, todo es improvisado. A mí es mi favorito. My favorite is, when I get to do shows and presentations with the musical groups that I belong to. My favorite thing is improvising. I don't use choreographies, and I don't have practice steps or step sequences. Everything is improv. I just dance in the moment. So yeah, that is, I just love it. Well, I hope that I figured out how to invite everybody. I'm not sure that I did. Like I, said yesterday, if you guys have questions, it's really hard to do it on TikTok. You guys are more than welcome to, to DM me on Instagram. Ayer había mencionado que es muy difícil comunicarnos de esa manera por medio de TikTok, pero si gustan, en Instagram me pueden mandar un mensaje y yo de esa manera les puedo resolver cualquier pregunta que tengan. Guanajuato, México. All right. ¿Dónde están las momias, no? Saludos. Me gustaría ir a ver las momias. Ya hace mucho. Era yo muy niña, no me acuerdo de ese viaje, pero eso me interesa mucho. Saludos. Oh my gosh. You guys are so amazing. Ustedes, díganme, mándenme mensajes, díganme lo que quieren ver. Si quieren que me ponga live y quieren un fandango conmigo, pongo mi música, saco mi tabla y ustedes donde están nos podemos poner de acuerdo y a bailar un fandanguito, ¿no? Whatever, you just give me the ideas, guys. I'm game. Entré por tu jarabe tapatío. ¿Y qué les parece el jarabe tapatío? Porque hay mucha controversia, ¿no? There's so much controversy with my jarabe tapatío. Like, I'm just curious, you guys are watching right now. What do you guys think? Because the response has been amazing. And, but there has been the very reluctant, very unaccepting of my choreography. And I understand that how some people are trying to gracias me siento muy bendecida de poder hacer algo que me gusta mucho y que alguien más pues lo disfrute. Para mí eso es muy, pues sí, me llena el corazón. Muchas gracias. But we were saying, about the jarabe tapatío. The people were like, that's not the original choreography. You're not supposed to dance it like that. Those are not the steps. And you can't be dancing in shorts and you can't be wearing a hat. Pero la controversia ahorita con el baile de jarabe tapatío, están diciendo que esos pasos no son, que que esa coreografía no es, que cómo me pongo yo a bailar en short, que cómo me pongo a bailar usando una gorra. And y la verdad, like, to be honest, I'm trying to connect and keep people interested in the culture. Yo no quiero, la verdad es que yo no quiero que la cultura se pierda. Se me hace, se me hace muy feo que las nuevas generaciones, like the new generations, no tengan esa conexión con la cultura, nuestra cultura, su propia cultura. I think it's such a shame that, you know, the youth, the new generations don't can't connect with our own culture. And I think that's, you know, partly to do with, you know, trying to force a certain way on them. I think, you know, art is open to interpretation, music is open to interpretation, dance is open to interpretation. I think that's the beauty of art. Lo más bonito para mí el arte es que es abierto para la creatividad y alguna falta de respeto, al contrario, nuevas formas de admirar lo nuestro. Pues sí, es lo que estoy tratando de explicar. O sea, es que hay que, ¿cómo se dice? Hay que luchar para que las generaciones que siguen, para que los jóvenes que les llegue ese amor para la cultura, que les llegue el amor para la música, y el baile folclórico. Y la lucha, pues sí, es una realidad, porque si uno no intenta y si no le busca y si no pues le hallamos la forma de atraer you know, a la belleza, you know, enseñarles la belleza, pues se va a perder. Se va a perder y qué feo que llegue el día que no haya jarabe tapatío, que alguien diga, hay que bailar el jarabe tapatío y que la gente be like, ¿qué es eso? What is that? You know, like, it's going to be a shame, you know, if we don't fight for the future of our culture, for the future of our, you know, the music, the cultural dancing. If we don't fight for it, it's going to be a shame one day someone says, let's dance el jarabe tapatío, and people will be looking like, what is that? What are you talking about? You know? So, sí. So, you know, there's a reason why I do the things the way I do. I think that, you know, as an artist, and us as dancers, as creators, we are artists, and we're trying to, you know, for me, I'm trying to convey an emotion whenever I do a choreography, whether it's pride, whether it's, you know, telling a story, whether it's love, you know, whatever the emotion is, you know, especially whatever I'm feeling in the day. It's like more than likely, if I do my part as a choreographer and a dancer, you're going to feel something when you watch. So that's what I want people to do, you know, especially los jóvenes. Quiero que sientan algo al ver el baile, al ver los pasos, a oír el zapateado. Quiero que sientan algo, que de eso, que sientan una conexión y que los atraiga a la cultura, al baile, la música, lo que sea. Pero ahí ya va más gente, estamos ya colectando, you know, más bailarines, más músicos, más artistas en la cultura, que siga la cultura viva. So, yeah, I think, you know, that's just, I don't know, I'm probably not understood that way, I'm not trying to disrespect ever anything, because on the contrary, I respect every artist. I think everybody is entitled to their way, to their opinion, to their choreography, to their artistic, you know, creation, because, you know, we should be respectful towards it. You know, we all, just because we do something different doesn't mean it's, you know, not right. It just means that we have a different viewpoint. Our, you know, our heart and our soul just flows in a different direction. That's all, you know? So, muchas gracias. Los pasos, sí. Es muy diferente. You know, eso es una cosa también. Que ponte vestuario, que ponte la falda, que las mujeres no usan short. I'm like, oh my God. Y sí, la verdad es que como uno va a ver todo el trabajo que uno tiene que hacer para ese sonido y que la gente vea, que los pasos no son fáciles. Los pasos son complicados, a veces bien complicados, y requieren mucha agilidad, mucha fuerza. Um, y yo pienso que sí, es bonito ya con vestuario y yo sí me pongo el vestuario, me pongo, si vas a YouTube también ya ves mis piezas completas con coreografías ya con mi grupo y todo, pero ¿a poco sí se ponen uno a ensayar en las casas? Yo no, o sea, o en la clase uno no llega con vestuario a la clase a ensayar, o sea, primero hay que sudar y trabajar, o sea, yeah, like people, we don't rehearse in our dresses, in our costumes. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into practices, and that's the grittiness of it. That's the reality of it. That's the truth. So when you see what you see on TikTok, even that's a little bit shined up because I have to change out of my sweaty clothes to put something dry on. So there's not all these sweat patches on the video when you watch me on TikTok. So, at least I do refresh for you guys, let's see. Oh, thank you. Oh, you, you know, uh, how do okay. You get goosebumps. You know what? I get goosebumps reading all of your guys' comments. I really do. Me dan, me enchina la piel a veces de estar leyendo los comentarios que ponen y a veces hasta que se me rocean los ojos. Like I start to get my eyes get watery because I feel such, sentiment that comes through, when sometimes you're sharing stories of your childhood. Me da un sentimiento a veces cuando estoy leyendo los comentarios y me están, platicando de cuando eran niños o niñas, de su niñez. Y I think it's beautiful. Y son bonitos recuerdos. And I love that you share that with me. Thank you so much. I take that with me. Con cualquier, comentario que me llega negativo, luego recuerdo de todo lo bonito que me ponen. So, es lo que digo, pues, ¿para qué les hago caso, right? Like, for every bad comment, I always reflect on the good comments that you put. And those are the ones that get me through to the next day and say, you know what, why am I going to pay any mind to that? Because, the majority of you think that, that that I am maybe doing something a little bit right or okay or, motivating. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure. And, I'm gonna, like I said, I don't know when I'll be on live again. Hopefully more often now, but I would love for you to let me know. If you guys want me to go live, let me know, because, I do try to, I am a people pleaser. I do like to make people happy. That is why I'm here, and I'm hoping to, like I said, to do more and just to keep this up so that I can, keep an eye on my mom and keep an eye on my kid. Because life is too short. Life is too short, to do anything but what you love. I'm trying to figure how to keep doing that and still make a living. That's so hard, That's what every artist says, right? Todos los artistas dicen cómo voy a comer de lo que estoy haciendo, pero but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so you guys have a good night. Que pasen muy buenas noches. Espero que, platicar con ustedes otra vez. I hope I get to, talk with you guys again. Like I said, let me know. I do, respect and I read all your comments and suggestions and everything. But I will say I am not going to stop wearing shorts. Sorry, I want people to appreciate the steps. And I'm going to keep with my crazy shenanigans because that's just me. And I'm going to keep trying to do as many requests as I can because the list is very, very long. It's like down the street, around the corner to the next block, but I will do my best. And, yeah, so buenas noches. Bye, guys. I have to figure out how to end this.